Captain's log. It's been several months since anything interesting has happened on our journey to the Horologi star system. Strangely enough, deep space is empty. Funny that. So yeah, radio silence because, as I've said in the past, I report when there's something going on. There's been some minor things of note. A few people getting into relationships, some split-ups, some more amicable than others. Nothing out of the ordinary. However, I have received a report from Science Officer Tim. There are a lot of big words on the page. We have found a precursor library with books. Lots of speculation and origin unknown. If he doesn't know where it is, why does it matter? How does he know it's close by? Is there a big sign on an asteroid saying, "Library this way, 20 light years. Watch for floating debris. Speed limit 40. Whatever speed spacecraft use." I don't know, maybe it explains it better in the port. Time to buckle down then. Captain's log. So it seems I underestimated the value of one of these precursor libraries. Research, history and literature that are up to millions of years older than the human race, all contained within one big space building that people can come and go from at will. Like a train station. A space train station. A space station. Oh no, that's what they're called. Imagine the smell of those musty old books. Be like those old cartoons where the stink lines turn into a giant boxing glove and batter your face in. Especially if it's as big as the library back home. Well, it'll be worth looking into. I said we can take a detour to explore it, as something like that would be big news. Meanwhile, in news that is more my speed, I had wonderful vegan tacos this morning. Figured if a breakfast burrito was a thing, maybe a breakfast taco would be a great idea. So I tried it with some leftover tofu I had the other day. Hard-shell taco, spicy bean tofu, and some salsa. Worked a treat. Also, I ducked my head into the engineer's bay. Figured I'd try to get my head around how the engines work. I couldn't. There are more pipes, converters, and galvanite-coated surfaces than I could even attempt to figure out. What also didn't help is that the chief engineer Maria has the thickest Welsh accent I've ever heard, on top of having the voice of someone smoking 60 a day. She uses the engines to light her smokes. I can't tell if she's crazy or badass. She's still alive though, so that has to count for something. Captain's log. Science Officer Tim is still no closer to finding this library. It's got him up in knots. It's a real treat watching him struggle over something like this. Letting him get a taste of his own medicine when I read his poncy reports. He noticed me watching him after I grabbed a cup of tea. I got him a cup of too, but he just glared at me until I left. If he doesn't want the help, he won't get the help, is what I say. Ask and you shall receive, but don't ask and you can stew in your own arrogance. Talk to Maria again. She's interested in joining the game nights that I've started for some of the other members of the crew. Began as a way for us to all intermingle a bit, rather than stay secluded in our own sectors. Also lets people unwind and stop from getting agitated. Tim's not invited though. Because Maria's an engineer, I've decided that a Starship racing game would be a great way to get her into board games. Hook people in with something they already like. It's how they get you. It's how they got me anyway. Damn you, the Rapa Nui Armada 2456 2nd edition. I hate your RNG, but for setting, it's so good.